What's up guys, NDM Tech here. This is a new series where I'll be bringing you tech updates so that you don't miss out on anything. Therefore, zero missing out. So this is episode 1 and let's start with the iPhone 14 Pro. So these are like the last minute leaks and rumors because it's gonna get announced tomorrow. So iPhone 14, we have been seeing this design for so long, like that eye notch kind of thing. I mean the eye pill shape cutout kind of thing. But then apparently it's being said that it's gonna be a single pill instead, and they're gonna fill the gap between both the hole punch both the hole punch with a software blackout. And since it's an OLED display, it'll look completely black. And it's rumored that Apple is gonna put in all the camera indicator, microphone indicator, location services indicator, all those there, which is an amazing idea. And in my opinion, I feel like that looks more like an iPhone, that looks more clean, that looks more Apple. But yeah, so we'll hope for that to happen instead of the eye shaped one, because it's not aligned with the earpiece cutout. So the earpiece cutout is in the center, and then the horizontal part of the line part of the hole cutout, or like the notch replacement, is not in the center. And I guess we'll get used to it with time, but then it's definitely gonna be a struggle for all the people that care about things being aligned in the beginning. Another news about the pill-shaped cutout is that Apple is gonna let us choose between the eye-shaped notch replacement and a single pill notch replacement, which is unlikely thinking about how Apple works, because they don't really let customers customize. Apple will always dictate a way of doing things, and that's how they want the customers to do it. But then if we go along recent trends of Apple, like letting customizations of the lock screen, like not intense, but then better than Apple standards customization on the iOS 16 lock screen and all, we can expect that. But I guess it's gonna be really unlikely, because then it's gonna represent a lot of faces of the iPhone. Like some people will have it as the eye cutout, some people will have it as a single pill cutout, and that is inconsistency, and that is not what Apple wants. Apple wants their iPhones to be recognized, just at a glance. So they will always want a universal look to it, like how we had the notch all this while. So I guess it's gonna be unlikely, but we'll wait and see tomorrow. Another thing about the pill-shaped cutout is that Apple is going to bring back the old style percentage indicator, battery percentage indicator, which is also something that I think is not going to happen, because Apple again loves consistency. So if they bring back the old battery percentage indicator just because there's enough space for it, it's going to create 3 versions of battery indicators in iPhones. One will be the usual one without the percentage, another will be the one that they just introduced with iOS 16, which is very confusing, and third one is going to be the old indicator again. So I don't think so that's going to happen. They're going to stick with 2, that is either with the percentage and without the percentage, and that's what I think is going to happen. The next news is about the Apple Watch. So Apple is going to release 2 new watches this time, which is the usual Series 8 and a new Apple Watch Pro. So we have heard rumors about the Apple Watch Pro being or getting flat sides like the iPhone 12 and 13 series. But then in this CAD render, it's found out that only the display will be flat and the sides will still be curved. But then there will be like a part for the buttons to be placed in. For example, the whole issue with the digital crown being accidentally pressed when we work out, right? So people always put the crown and the buttons on the other side. But then with this Apple Watch Pro, which is aimed for athletes, they wouldn't have to do that, because right now there's a part that actually stops, or looks like it stops it from accidentally being hit. So that's there, and on the other side of the body there's a different button which is rumored to be programmable, so we'll see how that goes. Next one is an AirPods Pro 2 render, and in this render we can see that the case has speaker cutouts, which means with Find My, I always get it confused with Find My iPhone because I'm so used to telling that. So with Find My, now you'll be able to find your case as well. At the moment, you cannot find your case, you can only find the individual AirPods, but then with this whole speaker setup, you'll be able to find it much easier. So if it comes with the Pro 2, then that's great. And the renders looks like it's gonna come. Coming back to the iPhone 14, It's rumored that Apple's going to push eSIM into the market. So if you're going to buy like carrier locked phones or something, you won't get the SIM card inside it. Instead, you'll have an eSIM activation. So that way, Apple is going to push eSIM so that they'll get more users to use eSIM, and maybe in the future get the physical SIM out of the phone completely. But as of now, they're just pushing the eSIM adoption, and the phone will still have a physical SIM card slot. And talking about iPhone 14's pricing, everybody thought it's going to be expensive, and the recent last minute leak suggests that it's not going to be. Technically not going to be, because with the current series, the iPhone pricing goes like the 13 mini starts at $699, 13 starts at $799, and it goes up like that. But then, since the mini is gonna get killed, which is a sad news for all the mini lovers like me, the $699 bracket is gone, right? So obviously the starting price of the iPhone gets expensive or higher now. But then it's rumored to start at $750, $749. So technically speaking, you're getting it for cheaper, because now you have to pay $800 for the regular sized iPhone. But with iPhone 14, you'll only have to pay $50 less. So technically it's cheaper. So it's gonna go like $750 for the starting iPhone. That's the regular sized iPhone 14, and $850 for the plus size iPhone 14, and it goes up like that. Now coming into the Android world, Samsung is said to be hacked, and it is gonna affect US users, a number of US users. Samsung has apparently sent emails out telling that they have been hacked, and Samsung claims that financial information has not been compromised, but then we'll have to wait and see what's the actual situation. Samsung has also released their new tab in the Active series. So Active series is like the series that Samsung has for all the construction or work that requires more protection for your device. So they have their Active series of Galaxy phones, Active series of Galaxy tabs, and now they have a new tab in the Active series, and it's called Samsung Galaxy Tab Active 4. Yeah, that's a long name. And Google is also here in this list with their usual accidental leaks. But Google didn't have to leak any design because they themselves announced it way back with the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro. But we have an unboxing video now, and the difference with this video is that with whatever we have seen till now, we have never seen the Google logo behind the Pixel phone because it's always covered with the tape. But then in this video, we can see everything out, like Google logo is there, we can see him turning on the phone, everything is there in this video. Google's foldable is also rumored once again. I'm saying once again because this has been happening from 2021. They'll say that it's gonna happen, but then they'll say that it's gonna get killed off. It happened again this time in 2022. Now for 2023, they're rumored that the folds are gonna come, the Pixel folds are gonna come. And it's rumored to be in the Galaxy Z Fold style, the tablet kind of thing, not the flip style, but the tablet thing. Sony is back with a new phone, that's the Sony Xperia 5 Mark IV. And we have all seen how great the Sony Xperia 1 Mark IV was, but then it was a little expensive at $1,600. This one starts at $1,000. So yeah, you'll have the trade-offs, like it's a smaller screen, but it has 3 12-megapixel cameras, like ultra-wide telephoto, and has a shutter button, and it has all those Sony things. It doesn't have a bezel-less display, it has like bezels on top and bottom. It's not giving the headphone jack away, so it has all those kind of frills. Oppo is also set to take off the chargers from their phone boxes soon, not completely, but then step by step. That's what we understood. So Oppo taking the chargers off means it's highly likely for OnePlus also to take it off, because Oppo and OnePlus is working together now, and I hope OnePlus doesn't take off, but then I don't think so, because that's not how business works for them. So yeah, you'll have to have all this high wattage fast charging adapters with you, like 65 watt and 80 watt and all that. So you'll be good to go. So save them now so that you get to use it later on. So that concludes today's episode of Zero Missing Out. I hope you guys liked it, and now you're not missing out on any tech updates. So stay tuned for the next episode of Zero Missing Out to get to know about all the latest tech updates then. And this series will be available on Spotify podcasts, as well as in a shorts or reels form or a TikTok form, so that people who don't have time to watch the complete video can still have a catch on all the updates in a short form. So hope you guys like this video. If you guys have any suggestions or improvements to make, comment it down, and see you guys in the next one.